Alright guys, welcome to the vlog today. Today's a big day for Zade. Zade, what's going on?
Taking my driver's permit test.
Driver's permit test. We were gonna do it a while ago and we didn't have his social security card. So, weeks later he was like way ready for it. Studied and then he cut it, so he hasn't studied. We're gonna see if he's retained his information real quick. Does that sound good? What's the name of the app we used?
I remember every sushi roll we had like,
I know.
a year ago.
You have a really good memory. I didn't tell you till the end?
In a roundabout, you must drive in a counterclockwise direction.
Counterclockwise direction in a roundabout. I love roundabouts, by the way. When passing a motorcycle, you must pass an adjacent lane, not pass an adjacent lane. Use the same lane as the motorcycle. Use the rightmost lanes to pass. Passing a motorcycle, you must.
It's the first one.
Pass in an adjacent lane. Hi, Frank.
Yeah.
But we don't know till the end?
No, we did. It shows us if we were right.
Oh,
We've
so
been
we've
right every
gotten
time,
it
yeah.
right every time.
Which of the following is true about right-of-way? You should claim right-of-way whenever you can. You can always proceed if you have right-of-way. You should always be prepared to yield right-of-way. Let's do that.
You should always be prepared to yield the right-of-way. You're turning right at the green light. At the same time a pedestrian starts to cross the road you're about to enter, you must yield.
Yeah.
You gotta yield. Always yield to the pedestrian.
After an accident in which you are the at-fault
You were
driver,
at fault.
how can you provide proof of financial responsibility? Do any of the above.
Wait. Deposit funds with the DPS to cover your liability? What is DPS? You're supposed to pay somebody right at the scene of the accident?
Yeah.
That never, ever, ever happens. Agree in writing to pay the other parties.
It's something you can do to prove your financial responsibility, though.
Provide proof? Okay, that never.
You arrive at an out-of-order traffic signal. It is completely unlit. What should you do?
Treat it as a four-way stop.
Yeah, stop and yield as if you were at a stop sign.
Yeah. Hey, honey,
okay.
we're doing a quick review. You awake? You
I just woke up.
You okay?
You see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights stopped ahead. Slow down and proceed with caution. Also move down and move into a non-adjacent lane if possible.
Yeah, get out of there. You gotta get out of there. A driver under 21 years of age who is convicted of DUI will be required to install an ignition interlock device in his or her vehicle.
I would say 2 years. What would you say?
I don't know. I hope you never have to worry about that.
3 years.
I'm so
Go
close.
with your
That's
instinct.
also-
Go with your instinct.
Don't get a DIY. Do not drink ever.
DIY.
Do not get a DIY when you're driving, kids.
DUI. I just woke up.
Here's the deal, guys. We're gonna finish studying, but I was telling Zade, we have, even though we might not know some of these answers, we're actually going to be studying in the scripture this week the difference between having knowledge and having wisdom. Me and April, we've both been driving for a long time, and
Like 2 years.
we have much wisdom. Doesn't mean we're like, we'll never get an accident. That's nobody should ever think that. But Zade, the young buck, is full of knowledge. He's studied this stuff. But we try to slowly, the way they do it in Utah, you got to drive with a parent with no distractions for a year before you can have anybody else in the car. And I think that's awesome. I think that's a way to slowly implement wisdom and experience into their lives. You know, hey, all the knowledge in the world does not help you in a certain situation when you got to let instinct kick in. Like some instincts can, but
If you really had all the knowledge in the world and every fact that ever was and is, then technically, yeah, you would be able to
it still does not give
every
Still
situation. No, every situation really.
It still does not give you wisdom and experience, 100%. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but when your motor skills, when you have to perform something, so I think it's awesome the way you taught. They didn't used to do that. You got to drive for a year.
When I was 16, I got my driver's license after taking a couple.
And good luck. Go on a road trip. Yeah, it's like I did summer driver's ed, turned 16, boom, I'm done. I'm ready to
license.
go.
Do whatever you want.
That's crazy to me. So I love that they changed the rules to kind of implement.
Well, even after you get your full license, you can't drive with other kids in the car.
You're
for
still
another 6
you're
months.
still limited for a bit.
I think you
yeah.
can do siblings, but that's it.
Yeah. So no friends in the car because those friends they start yelling and hanging out the windows and telling you to do things. So Zade has the knowledge. Do you feel confident about the test? You feeling good? Yeah. I think he'll do fine, and then we'll start him driving. So, okay, let's get out of here. Let's go take Zade's test. All right, Zade, may the force be with you. I'll come check you in, guys. We'll check in and see how he did. Oh yes, correct. Thank you. Zade's feeling complete confidence.
No, I guess so. I might feel it. Because
okay, lack of confidence. Okay, I like that. I like a little humility. What? Read line 5.
KHSCOZNRDNVC.
Okay, guys, I was asked to wait outside. He's got 50 questions. I think he'll do it. He studied a lot before, but then we just waited, so I think he'll do fine. He's a smart kid. Then we just got to teach him wisdom. Wisdom is learned slowly. You know, that was funny when he first responded. He's like, no, if you knew everything, you could be a great driver. It's like, no, you actually need experience and wisdom. And I gave him the analogy of, you know, which doctor would you rather go to? A doctor that studied and aced all of his tests but had no hands-on experience? He was talking like heart surgery. Or would you rather go to the doctor that, you know, does it how they actually do it, where you gotta study under somebody, you know, go through grad school, you gotta have hands-on experience, clinical training. Like there's all these things where you start to get that actual real-world experience. So you can have all the book smarts in the world, but but nothing beats that wisdom of experience. And you know, in the scriptures, there's a scripture that says when they are learned, they think they are wise. And I think that happens a lot, where people learn a lot but they don't have wisdom. You know, a lot of wisdom comes from God. So I don't know, just some thoughts on this, but I'm excited for Zade, and I hope he passes the test. Okay, Zade has just exited the building. He's not in tears. Just one? Yeah. Broseph, give me some. Yeah, how you feeling?
Good. I've never seen the questions before, though.
He did it. He passed.
Way to go.
Yeah. Okay, boom, driver's license. Watch out, world. Here comes Zade. Okay, Zade, this isn't exactly a good learning vehicle, but we're here, so good luck.
Okay.
That's a key. Get familiar with things. Look around, he's rear view. I don't use the rear view much in this, but just the two side mirrors. You see everything? See what's in your blind spot?
Yes, but how are we gonna get home?
Huh?
What way are we gonna go to get home?
We'll just go on this road.
The one up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's spooky. Tell you what.
Okay.
Just leave it in and take it out.
Well, leave it in. Get your left foot off the brake, please.
Alright. And I'll pull out to the right.
Okay.
Should I have the brake down to shift?
Yep. All right, we've made it. We're a few minutes into the drive. Zade is doing a great job, and yeah, he's driving a car on the road. How does it feel, Zade?
It feels pretty good.
Okay.
I feel like you.
You look like me.
Okay, Dad.
I'm sorry. The worst thing you can do is, once you get used to it, is get complacent. Do you know what complacency is?
Act like you know everything.
Not so much where you get too comfortable because you, and then you make mistakes because you're too comfortable. Stay uncomfortable. Stay aware always. Yeah. Okay, Zade's getting some good scenarios here. We got some construction. We got one-way traffic.
Police guy came in.
Yeah, policeman come through.
Everything's been thrown at me.
Yeah, to stop. We're getting baptism by fire here. Just kind of figuring things out.
Stuff that's not very common.
Yeah, okay, you gotta slow, so go ahead. Go ahead. So you'll be stopped. Or I mean, they'll be stopped on the other way, so we can get through all this construction. Yes, sir. All right, we survived, Zade. Congratulations. How's it feel?
It was pretty good.
A little less stress off. You got that first one under your belt?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pull it into the garage because it's a tight fit with these big old mirrors. Oh yes, and I love loving the outfit, April. What's happening?
Well, I was just going to pick up Evie and these were the only shoes I could find.
You going right now? So we can get out for 25 minutes.
Well, I like to early.
I drove him on the freeway. Then when we got off, he drove, and he did good. Oh, Frank, you could walk to the school. You've left enough time to walk.
Oh, I don't want to walk in these boots. Okay, you guys, I'm laughing so hard because I just looked in the mirror and I have my new shirt and cute shorts from Brigitte Brianna line on, and I just like pulled the tags off, and then we walked on to get EB from school. And then on the way home, Davey was like, let's stop by these people's house and ask them if we can milk their goat. Because that's normal. So we did. We knocked on the door and he was like, can we milk your goat? And they were like, yeah. And so I milked a goat for the first time today, and it just like kept squirting because I guess I was pointing it towards me and it just kept squirting me over and over, and I was laughing so hard. I wish we would have filmed it. But I milked a goat today. It was a, what was the kind? It was like a, start with an N, Nigerian dwarf, and the milk tasted really good. It was like, tasted like cow's milk. So if I were to get a goat, I think I would try this kind because it didn't have any weird smells, tasted fine, and I did it. I milked a goat.
Talking about the goat milking?
Yeah, look at my shirt. It's
I'm gonna
like
give you some
all
credit.
over.
April got
He
the milk to come out a little better than me.
Could not figure it out at first, but then at the end he could see. You
It was
kind of have
weird.
to
It
let the
wasn't
milk
how I
drop in,
expected
and
it.
then you like have to like almost like.
It was like getting the whole bladder and just trying to get it down.
He was just
there.
yoinking on it, and it was like, ow!
It wasn't working out.
I'm like, honey, be gentle, that hurts. So
You felt the goat's pain?
I did, and also when he went to try the second time, as soon as he touched the goat knew. He's like, stranger, the guy that
back.
doesn't know, he's back, and got all nervous. I'm like, it can tell who's touching it.
Well, and the owners were like, they're like, well, the goat can tell. If you're a little nervous, like, it can sense it. I'm like,
Anyway, if you want to just knock on people that you don't know's door and ask them to milk their goats, it works out sometimes,
You
okay?
should try
That's the
it.
lesson you learned
should try
today.
it. We knew him.
He knew him. I didn't know. I was just like, who are these people? We're just going to ask them to milk their goat. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we're going to go on a lunch date now. We just filmed a podcast about wisdom versus knowledge. Hopefully it was a good one. You guys can go listen to it if you want. But did you vlog while Zade was doing his permit stuff?
Yeah, I covered all of it.
So, and then Zade has, what time is it? We have to be back here by 1:30. Do you think we could pull it off?
Have to eat quick.
Maybe
Guys,
pick 'em up
it's a
and get
big day. EB is asking to learn to ride. You got to see this. I put the seat and the handle up on the Strider bike, and she's rocking it. She's kind of learning balance, kind of learning to lift her legs up. Good. Just, yeah, we're just gonna practice this all day today. She's doing really good. Sit back on the seat a little further. Sit up straight. Yeah, good. And, yeah. You're doing good. Frank. We got the big brother riding around to kind of set an example. The Strider? No, we had it.
All right, I am making my kid's favorite, well, my favorite too, way to eat vegetables, cucumber salsa. So it's 3 cucumbers. I have the recipe on my Instagram in my Yummy Recipes bubble. That's super simple, guys. You just take 3 cucumbers, peel them, cube them into really small cubes, like this. I actually have this really cool chopper thing that makes it a lot faster and easier, but I used to do it by hand. So anyway, 3 cucumbers diced into 1/4 inch dice, 3 Roma tomatoes in 1/4 inch dice, and then I add lime, jalapeno, and cilantro minced. Those, and well, the lime's not minced, it's juiced, but you know what I mean. And then lots of salt and pepper and some Johnny seasoning. And then you eat it with chips, and it's so yummy. So here we go. open right now. It's in there. We'll probably open it for dinner, but. The only thing I wish is that jalapeno had a little bit of spice to it, but it's really good. The kids will love it.
Okay, we are in the hot tub. April's gone with Ambree, and Frank is trying out the life jacket. You splashing? You look, that's your own fault. That's you, okay? That's on you. He's actually learning to balance. He's kind of angry at it. Here, back up. Let's show him how he's learning to balance. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, Frank, here we go. Get ready. Here we go. Okay, you're gonna balance all by yourself. Balance. Balance. Oh no, he's trying to balance. Okay. He's still a little bit mad at it, but. And we're still deciding if he's gonna come on our Lake Powell trips with us. But. Whoa. Say hi, guys. Say hi. Okay, guys, Frankie is totally getting more comfortable. Let's see if he'll do it for the camera. I'm setting him on the side and he's jumping and pushing off. Right, EB? Right, Ender? Okay, let's see if he can do it for the camera. Good job, buddy. Okay, so I put him way over there and I say, come on, Frank, swim to daddy. Come on. Here he comes. He's getting more comfortable. Don't turn. You got it. Good job, buddy. You're doing it.